Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Spearhead cast. Me, Matt, we're very free for you here on Long Stop Hill again. Yeah, in Africa, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's go for a place. Listen, the allies today, we have Draco 100,000. Straight out the gate with Special Operations Battle Group, and for Marine support. Ooh, I like to see that. And also we have Navarro Jr. straight out the gate with, let's have a look here, with Airborne Battle Group with air support, and so double the air. And finally, rounding off for the United States, we have Sanji as the Advanced Infantry Battle Group with no specialized support yet. Representing the Germans today, we have DJM-94 as the Wehrmacht without a command charge yet. We have Devastator without a command charge yet for the Africa Corps. And finally, rounding up for the Wehrmacht, we have I Am All Over You, also without a command charge yet, for the Wehrmacht. Also, we have an American recon plane flying overhead briefly. Germans are going to try to quickly spread out and secure some ground. I like to see that Draco has gone for the United States Marines. I always like to see the Marines. And here we have the 2nd Marine Raiders. Love to see that. So the Americans airdropped an early machine gun here. They're moving out to secure territory. Bullwagen secure the northern flank. The Americans were quick to send up a jeep to the north, to the hill as well. They can keep that under control, but they still need to capture the ground behind it, obviously. Let's assume these scouts are going to be working to do. The jeep is securing ground. Marine Raiders on the move there. They need to be very cautious with their movements though. Wehrmacht has encountered the scouts briefly. Panzerbein needs to pull back. Panzerbein is under a lot of fire here. Thanks to this 30 caliber machine gun. That's a lot of work done. Oh, sorry. Move the camera that quick. And those Panzerbein need to get out of there. The Wehrmacht has issues getting up on the high ground here by the looks of it. Wehrmacht is sending troops southwards. All kind of bunched up, which makes them a little bit easier to hit. The scouts are trying to take advantage of.
Orders complete. Standing by. Loaded, eager, and ready.
See, we need to really remember we could change things up here too. Like there's so many options here I have to look at, so let's just do it like that. And we just swap to the players as needed. The UI could do it with a lot of work in Company Heroes 3 for the replays. Like, I really wanted things like in Company Heroes 2, we select this unit, it will swap to his point of view. Everything, but nope, that's not a feature apparently. Marines moving up here, Jeep is also getting on the flank. The Germans are trying to set up a resource cache. Ooh, I get a feeling DJ might not be knowledgeable in the mod. That's gonna hurt now here now with the Marine Raiders showing up. Quickly opening fire with the best they got. Germans are just suffering loss out here in the open. They do have some Fallschirm, actually not Fallschirm, Fallschirmjägers, but Panzergrenadiers from the Hermann Göring division. But now the Germans are pulling back. They only lost the medic team. It could have been worse. Looks like the Africa Corps trying to dig in. And have an MG-34 to cover them. It looks like the Wehrmacht is heading up to the northern flank here. Nice and steady. But the American 30 caliber machine gun has been set up. And immediately opens fire, forcing the Germans down. And yes, get away, just barely. Africa Corps Panzergrenadiers are on the move here. Take down the scouts there pretty quick. Also have a squad of airborne rifles here. Oh, AT rifle. Did not know the Raiders could get a boy's AT rifle. These Marine Raiders can get a lot of different equipment. They've also been able to hold fire. They're sort of here in an ambush position. I like to see that. Let's see Draco use the Marines. Like the Panzergrenadiers are trying to push up here, but that's not really working that well for them because they're trying to push through the water. Those are the Panzer Pioneers trying to push up here. Panzergrenadiers also present. Take down the airborne. Good job there from Devastator. Trying to secure the center here for the German army. So we have an airstrike coming in though. They don't think that machine gun can avoid. But the building does protect some of them. There's one arriving here. Which I don't think this machine gun can stop. Needs to stop up to fire though. Oh, but there's some airborne nearby. It's not doing enough damage. Very unfortunate. Yeah, that should have done more damage, I feel. That feels a little bit too weak. Like, that should have shredded this squad of airborne troops, I think. Oh, it's like Sanya's also gone for marine support. The Navy combat engineers here to dig in. Germans gonna have a little bit of a hard time here.
Looks like we got a mission.
Also, we have a 2-1 here with a big anti-tank rifle on it. Repairs though. We have more units from the US Navy here to support.
Infantry, get to cover.
Oh, is this the Panzerlehr? Oh, this is the Groß Deutschland, never mind. Devastator has access to the Groß Deutschland Panzer Division.
At your command.
Not sure who gets that. Let's have a look. Devastator. That would be Africa Theater with Panzer. Oh, it's Panzerjäger Command that gets access to them, I think. From here? Ah, yeah, that's where you get them. Okay. If you'd gone for Normandy Theater, you could have gone the third assist too. Like, you can get a lot of different things. So the Germans are going to have a little bit of a harder time here, I think. More or less coming up here for the Wehrmacht to the northern flank. What has I am all over you gone? Still no command church yet. I'm pretty sure DJ has gone for Luftwaffe. Oh, he's going for breakthrough actually. With Panzer Division support.
Territory sector lost.
What does he get? Breakthrough. 15th. Okay, so you can get the 15 Panzergrenadiers. Then got shut down there.
Rapid production protocols are in effect.
Oh, looks like we have a Panzer 2 here. Which they've always hit rifle for starting good enough to pierce the front off. This Panzer 2 can get a lot of work done if it's just... it's allowed to do its thing. Panzergrenadiers on the move here. Trying to advance. We have an airdrop here for some supplies and reinforcements. The airdrop making an 80 gun actually, probably to help take out this Panther 2. Also, I need to move up. We have a 30 MG34 here for the Germans. Also, these commandeers have, or engineers just have the high ground. Which is an issue here to the Groß Deutschland. Who's one gets taken out. Oh, Panzer 2 gets hit. Start backing off. There we go, it's gone. Flashlight charge. First, the machine gun team and an entire building. You know, the Americans just slowly creeping up more and taking more ground. Germans are having some trouble here. Another strafing run. Get shut down now. Allies so far have quite a lot of the upper hand. On a recon plane flying overhead, the Germans need to invest in some dedicated AA, I think. The airstrike coming in. It's dodged though. And the plane gets shut down. I honestly feel as if there should be a little bit more of an issue. Like, perhaps the airstrike should also cost a little bit of fuel to call in. So you really need to think about if you want to do it or not. Because if the enemy has no anti-air defenses, it's really good, but if they have anti-air defenses, you'll obviously be, you know, losing the plane. Still, the machine guns just shoot. Oh shit, that's artillery. That from this? Oh my god, it's from the Jeep. Truck with a Recce truck and just call in for the bombardment. Okay. It's pretty powerful. Also have a half truck running here for the United States of America. That gun is being ruled out for the Wehrmacht. Well, as a half truck with a flak gun. Lots of Germans heading here for the center.
Look at that. Finished. What's next?
Airstrike coming in here. Again, coming in from the edge of the map here, so it doesn't allow the AA vehicle any time to fire, which I don't really like. I really feel these things should be able to target the plane even before it enters the combat zone. Like they could in Company of Heroes 1, I think, in Company of Heroes 2. You have another artillery hitting here for the center. That was probably from a commander then. Lots of planes are flying overhead though, and being shot down. Again, the enemy the allies can just keep using them. I really don't feel like there's enough of a drawback to losing your planes. I'm not sure how moddable that is. Recon planes trying to fly overhead now, but there's a flak gun this time. The Americans are losing a lot of planes, but again, you see, it's not really deterring them because they're still just calling planes in. Yeah, I think there needs to be more of a drawback to losing your planes to AA. Because you can just keep calling them in despite, you know, being shot at. What squad is this? Ah, 5th Marine Assault Troops. I'm still seeing a lot of units I'm not used to seeing. I'd like to see that.
Getting hit! Getting hit! It's done, Commander.
Anti-tank team on the field.
The planes are maybe a little bit too good still, I think.
Order's done.
The German AA just not doing it. Feels like it's not doing enough. This pack needs to set up quick. Pack 38.
Resource cache done. This site's protected.
4 planes coming in. Like, you see how they're just able to come in like that? And another plane. And yeah, you see they get shut down, but that doesn't deter the allies from just getting more. Like, as you can see here now, and they're just strafing this. Like, what's going to stop them? And they lose the plane, but do they care? No. There needs to be like a thing where if you lose the planes or the airstrike... Yeah, this is a little bit ridiculous. The airstrikes are a little bit ridiculous and need to be toned. That's like, let's just say if the planes were actually being shot down, as they are, they would need to like pay to get the planes back online, because currently if we switch to let's see, Namaro here, you see the planes only cost munitions. This is way too cheap, and the AA is not doing enough, because they can just fly in from this angle and they will not be shot until they enter the combat zone. It is not that well designed. Like, if the airstrikes also cost fuel on top of this, I feel it would be a lot more balanced, in my opinion. As we can see here, the planes are just overwhelming them, and there's nothing they can really do even with AA in the fields. There's some 5th Marines here. Equipped with flamethrowers and Thompsons. Okay, makes sense. The Germans just really can't do anything here. So at this point, let's just try and skip through, because not a lot is happening. Kind of a wasted amount of time, I think. As you see now they do a recon plane that they lose, and then they just do an airstrike. And then like there's nothing the Germans can do. They even have one AA half strike, but it's just not enough. I'm not sure how they can balance this, but this is just way too cheap. It is way too cheap. The Germans can't do anything. Kind of a wasted game, I'd say. This, as you can see, like the Germans can't do anything. Way too wasted. Like, and I kind of agree with the German team here. This is like, kind of feels like a waste of time and not really well balanced because of all the, yeah. I really feel the planes need to be toned down. So I'm gonna say, or at least have some way to make it more expensive to use the planes, like risk factor. Like if you were spending fuel on the planes too, they will probably dissuade you from just spamming them constantly. So this one was kind of pretty quick. I'm gonna put another one into this video, so I'll be loading up the next replay here. Alright, we got a second game here on Gasala landing fields. I think it's mostly the same players, but let's go through them just to be sure. And we have Navarro going straight here with airborne and air for support. Who could have seen this coming, am I right? Like, this is, like, look, this is just way too cheap. Then we have Draco also going... Oh, he's going for marine support again. I like to see that. And we have Sanji also going for air support. Like, a little bit ridiculous. So the Germans, we have Akmek here as the Wehrmacht. We have I Am All Over You as the Africa Corps. And we have Johnny Super Noob also as the Africa Corps. Like, the air needs to cost fuel, I think, to use. I really feel that would be a much better balancing factor. Yeah, the Americans are just dropping in with the machine guns too to secure ground, makes sense. Germans are quickly moving onto the field here. Let's see if the Germans will get some more AA in this and if it'll have any impact at all. Because we saw how quickly the planes can just come in even if they're just being shot at. And the fact that they just are ready again so quickly and there's no drawback to losing them makes them a little bit too good in my opinion. If they cost a little bit of fuel to use, or if you lost the plane, you would have to pay to get the plane back. I feel that would be really good, but again, I don't know how difficult that would be to code or mod. So, I have no idea. But I definitely feel the fact that the air power is so cheap and so rapid is a little bit too much. Like, just saying from like an observer's perspective. From a player's perspective, it might feel different, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. After moving up here, but also be encountering these scouts. 30 caliber machine gun has already set up here. Just trying to hit thinking with a fighting nest. The BMW got taken out. The Americans quickly moving up here to secure the ground. Germans also trying to get up here and secure some territory. Engineers are on the move. Yeah, I feel some of these battles sometimes end up being very one-sided though, which I really don't appreciate. I prefer the battles to be a little bit more back and forth and not just really one-sided in one side's favor. But as I said, I don't really get a lot of replays these days, so unless you want to make some more battles that are more, you know, balanced and send them to me, like, we're gonna have to rely on what we get. Ah, we see Jaegers. Would like to see me some Jaegers. And they're fully equipped with Gewehr 43s. And they're fully equipped with semi-auto rifles. I'm just gonna be that 30 caliber machine gun. Jaegers needs to be in a better position. Germans are moving here for the center with some Panzerjägers. And some Panzer Pioneers. Oh, we have some Italian partisans. That's not a unit we get to see that much, the CLN. So we have some partisans here. Although this is in Africa, I think, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. That 30 caliber is mowing down into these Aufklaus forcing back. We have a mortar arriving here for die Wehrmacht. But the Germans are slowly trying to keep up here. There's some marine engineers coming up. Africa Corps trying to secure some ground over here. I've already said about an early machine gun nest, that was quick. I guess I have to pull back. And BMW is taking some hits, they're trying to repair it. Which is somehow working. Although they should be targeting the engineers, I think. Well, the heavy cover is actually protecting them a lot there still. BMW still gets destroyed. Marine Raiders are doing some good job here. Oh, yeah, the boys 85 will be able to take that out. And here comes the planes. Oh my god, I just neutered them. And see, the plane gets shot down, but that does not matter. Because it only costs 35 munitions for the Marines. Like, that is so stupid. And how quickly the plane is back online too. Like, that is so fucking stupid.
Flares will light up the
The American Air Force really needs to be nerfed to some capacity. Holy shit. Like, air power in general needs to be nerfed because that is just ridiculous. We'll need to see if this AA half track can actually solve it. But I don't think it can, because the plane just flies in too quick. Like, what I would do with this, park it back here, point it in this direction, and have another one point in this direction. And then if they come through this way, it'll just... Oh my god, there's so many factors here you have to worry about. That's kind of the problem with the aircraft being so cheap. Like I said, if the aircraft costed fuel, I feel it would be much more balanced. Like fuel on top of the munitions, because then you would also be slowing down your tagging and its vehicle economy to call in airstrikes. And I feel it kind of makes sense because obviously you would need to use fuel for the plane. The plane is going to be using fuel. That just makes sense, doesn't it? They need to get those Panzergrenadiers out.
HMG team deploying.
There's a motor half track now. They need to get those Panzergrenadiers out of this vehicle. Get some Italians on the field here, some Bersaglieri. And some more Stormtroopers. Oh, yeah, they got the half track. Jaegers tried to get around, but the machine gun stopped them. Be a very bad retreat path, I think. Oh, they are out of range, though. Another airstrike coming in, I think. Oh, they actually managed to dodge that one. That was nice. Good to be there from Akmek. Where's the half track? It got destroyed? Of course it got destroyed.
Track deploying as ordered.
Looks like we have the CLN opening fire. That's doing pretty decent, even though they are considered poor quality infantry.
SSF commandos are available to deploy, Commander.
Orders opening fire. The Allies will use some more air power here soon. We almost need to get some AA out. Oh, we have an LG-40. This is like the precursor to the Raketenwerfer. And the Germans need to get some AA because they are very vulnerable without any AA. And here comes the planes.
Anti-tank crews reporting in.
Especially because they're coming in from behind. And they even get shut down. But as I've said, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's no real issue to losing the plane. Which I feel is not good design. I feel that should be like a drawback to losing the plane. An actual drawback. Because currently you don't care if the plane is lost in the attempt, because that does not matter. Like, you should be losing something if the plane gets shut down. Because planes are not that easily replaceable. Planes are very expensive to produce. They are very complex machines. But instead here, no, you're just throwing them away like kamikaze pilots. Which really should not be a good thing to do. There's a German recon plane. Stuka flying overhead here. Now we're also being shut down. There it goes. Like, I think all the planes of all needs to get a little bit of a revision how they work, because currently it just does not feel right. Like, it should be something you really need to invest in, and you need to not just throw away. Here we have another strafe. As you can see, they just mows them down. It is way too good. I don't know what the developers can do to fix that, because that is just, it's just ridiculous sometimes, I feel. The Germans have a little bit more territory to work with this time. We're stuck in the field. We need to keep these AA vehicles like a little bit more in the rear lines. And here we have another one coming in. That one actually succeeded because it was coming from the angle where the gun was actually pointed at. The Germans just need to get some AA out and keep it safe. Okay, he's gonna get machine gun on top. There's a lack of American 18. Oh, never mind. I do have a 57mm. My bad. The Americans are pushing up a little bit further here. They need to keep an eye on most angles where the Allied planes can come in. That's a 50 caliber there, something out in the open. That's probably a target for the Stock E. Like that. Good shot from the Stock E. I'm honestly more banging here for the German players because they really feel like the underdogs at the moment. I'm always more one for the underdogs because it makes for more interesting and fun stuff. Okay, he's gonna open fire here. Here we have another plane coming in. This is probably dropping an 80 gun. And Bazooka's here for all the 82nd. They can deal with these vehicles pretty easily. Bazooka hits, but doesn't do much. Need to pull this stock back. Artillery, actually there's an airstrike coming in. But Bazooka hits it. Another plane coming in. Like, it is kind of ridiculous. I'm with I'm all over you because this is just way too ridiculous. Lucky is starting to advance. Well, he's trying to. And there we go, they surrender. I kind of understand them because it's just not fun to play against. And the game should first and foremost be fun. That's kind of the thing I'm thinking about here. Like fun and balance, that kind of aspect. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed at least and enjoyed listening to my thoughts on this matter. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!